A very good morning. The topic for today's discussion is institution or association related to agriculture and allied sectors. So the first institution is association is an international association, that is ISTA, International Seed Testing Association, started during the year 1924. Headquarters located at Zurich, Switzerland. So the main function of this particular association is concerned testing of the protocol for development of the protocol for seed testing, mainly to achieve the uniformity with reference to seed quality testing the worldwide, and also to ensure uniformity with reference to reporting of the results as well as that seed sampling. So this is the main thing. One more thing with reference to that ISTA I wanted to add here. So that at present that vice president of that ISTA is from India, Dr. Kesolu from Telangana. He is the first Asian to become a vice president of ISTA. So once that a person become a vice president, automatically they are eligible to become a president also. He will be the president within another 4 years period of time. That too, the 100th year of that ISTA establishment, he will be the president. That is a great thing as far as that Indian is concerned. So this is with reference to that ISTA. So ISTA, they are working for development of the protocol for seed quality testing. Then another agency, that is a UPOV, that is the International Union for the Protection of New Varieties of Plants. It's an intergovernmental organization located at Geneva, Switzerland. So this is established as per the International Convention for the Protection of New Varieties of Plants, that is UPOV Convention, that is signed in Paris in 1961. The main mission of this UPOV is concerned provide and promote an effective system of plant variety protection. So that includes that breeders' rights, farmers' rights, and everything, and with an aim of encouraging the development of new varieties of plants. So this is the aim. Once this is achieved, the society will get benefited. So that is a mission of that UPOV, mainly to protect the plant varieties. Another thing, that is a IPPC, that is International Plant Protection Convention. So the headquarters at Rome, Italy. The depository of that IPPC, it's the Director General of the FAO. The main objective of that IPPC is concerned to prevent and control the introduction and spread of the pests of plants and plant products, and also they are aiming for protection of the natural flora and plant products by the way of preventing all the pests. And they are aiming for both control of both the direct and indirect damage pests. So if it is indirect, means that weeds. So the weeds also they are aiming to prevent the introduction from one country to another country. So that IPPC, they are working for control as well as preventing the introduction of that new pests and diseases as well as weed seeds from one country to another country. And then protection of plant varieties and farmers' rights authority. So this authority was created based on the PPVFR Act 2001. So based on PPVFRA Act, so that authority was created, headquarters at New Delhi. At present, that director of that institute is the authority is Dr. Prabhu. It's a suzerainty system of India. So this one is India created as per that TRIPS agreement 27.3b. This also in line with that UPOV. UPOV is international organization. So in line with that, India created system of our own. So this also working for protection of the rights of the breeders, researchers, and farmers, and also that they are also dealing with that benefit sharing, and also they are having a national gene fund. Through that they are supporting that conservator of the real conservator of the bioresources, either it's a farmer or any researchers. So they are giving some sort of monetary benefits, and also they are registering that the farmers varieties also, and in case of any crop failure. So for that they are also giving a compensation. So in detail about that PPVFRA I have given a separate video. So if you wanted to know more about this, please see that PPVFRA video. So here what I wanted to convey to you is PPVFRA. It's a Protection of Plant Varieties and Farmers' Rights Authority. It's a Susanary Systems working for protection of the farmers' rights, breeders' rights, and also to protect our variety. So for that purpose they are doing that registration. So these are all the things with reference to that PPVFRA. Then another organization, that is a OECD, Organization for Economic Cooperation Development. So they are dealing with a variety of product. That one of the product is seeds. They started during 1961, headquarters at Paris. So 61 countries are participating in the varietal certification of seeds. So regarding that seeds, 7 schemes are there. 6 schemes are related to that agriculture species. 1 scheme is related to that vegetables. So they are having a separate certification systems. So they have a set of rules and regulations mainly to assess the seed quality based on the accredited principles. So India joined in this program on September 2008. Actually they applied for this scheme on September 2007. For join in September 2008, India applied for a seed scheme in the following things like cereal seeds, maize, sorghum seeds, vegetable seeds, grass and legume seeds, crucifer seeds, and other oil and fiber species and flower plant material. So after joining in that Joint Secretary Seeds of Government of India act as designated as a nodal designated authority, and India is all the states are divided into 10 zones. Each zone is assigned with one designated authority. So totally 10 designated authorities are there. 61 varieties of 19 crops of India included in the OECD list. From TNAU, that material like PKM1 tomato and TMB2 groundnut also there in the OECD list. Then another important thing, that is the International Rice Research Institute South Asia Regional Center, that is ISARC, started the year December 2018. So this is established within that NSRDC, that is a National Seed Research and Training Center that is located in Varanasi. Within that campus, so based on that MOU between Department of Agriculture, Cooperation Farmers Welfare and IRRI Philippines, they created ISARC within that NSRDC Varanasi. And the another main thing with reference to this particular institute is concerned, this is the first research center of IRRI to be established outside of its headquarters in Philippines. So that is another adding further to that ISARC. The main vision of that ISARC is to strengthen the capacity of the rice growing countries in South Asia and Sub-Saharan Africa in crop production, seed quality, enhance the farmers' income, and they have a state-of-art laboratory facilities with reference to grain quality, crop production and nutritional quality assessment, and also they are going to work for knowledge transfer with reference to that rice-based agri ecosystem. So these are all the vision of that ISARC. At present, Dr. Aravind Kumar lead the IRRI South Asian Regional Center, Varanasi, and also he serves as a IRRI representative to India. So Dr. Aravind Kumar is the first director of the ISARC. Then National Sugar Institute, that is NSI of India, they are going to establish Sugar Institute at Nigeria. So the NSI Kanpur and the National Sugar Development Council of Nigeria, they signed a MOU for the creation of the National Sugar Institute, Sugar Institute at Nigeria, in Nigeria. And then National Horticulture Board, Gurugram, Haryana. So this also comes under that Minister of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare Government of India. So this board was created on April 1984 based on the recommendation of the Group on Perishable Agricultural Commodities headed by Dr. M.S. Swaminathan. So NHB is registered as a society. The main objective of that NHB, National Horticulture Board is concerned to improve integrated development of horticulture industries to help in coordinating, sustaining the production and processing of the fruits and the vegetables. So these are the main objective of the National Horticulture Board. So the headquarters at Gurugram. Then the World Fish Center. The World Fish, formerly known as that International Center for Living Aquatic Resource Management, that is ICLAM. So it's an international non-profit research organization, headquarters in Penang, Malaysia, and other offices also located in Asia, Africa, and Pacific region. So that the World Fish Center headquarters located at Penang, Malaysia. Then Central Marine Fisheries Research Institute, that is CMFRI, so located at Kochi, Kerala. So this particular institute was established on February 3rd, 1947. This also come under the Ministry of Agriculture, Farmers Welfare. So this one joined with ICAR in 1967. So this institute have its own name and fame with reference to leading tropical marine fisheries research. So this institute considered as one of the world best tropical marine fisheries research institute. Then Central Inland Fisheries Research Institute, CIFRI, so located at Paragpur, West Bengal. So this institute started initially started as a research station in Calcutta during 17th March 1947 under the Ministry of the Food and Agriculture. Later 1959, this institute research station was elevated to the Central Institute. So they are mainly working for knowledge-based management of the inland open water for sustainable fisheries, conservation of the aquatic biodiversity, integrity of the ecological services, and to devise social benefit from these waters. The headquarters at Paragpur, and also these have a regional research centers located at Allahabad, Guwahati, Bangalore, and Vadodara, and research centers at Kochi and Calcutta. Then Central Institute for Fisheries Education, CIFE, located at Mumbai, Maharashtra. Actually, it's a deemed university. They are providing education with reference to the fisheries. So they are also having that postgraduate and research courses in fisheries resource management, aquaculture, post-harvest technology, fish genetics, and breeding. Then Central Institute for Brackish Water Aquaculture, CIPA, located in Chennai. So they are mainly concentrating on finfish and shellfish. That is the main agenda. So this institute started on 1/4/1987. It's a nodal agency for development of the brackish water aquaculture in the country, and headquarters at Chennai, and experimental field at Mutukadu. So that is 30 kilometers south of Chennai. So the institute also have a research center at Kakti in West Bengal. So these are the things I wanted to convey to you in this first segment. In the upcoming segment, I will give you information regarding some more institutes related to that agriculture and allied sectors. Thank you.